it blows minds. Yo, dick blew its own brains out, cause it's so sad, you're so mad. Look at me getting more famous. Look at these Reddit trolls spreading this shit like butter. But I sit here and nutter on the back of their throat, cause they gotta write themselves a little note. Fuck with me and it bites them in the ass every time. Bust a mad rhyme.
Hey, chat, how you doing? Hey, Sandwich, how you doing tonight, sir?
Oh, pretty good, pretty good. How you doing?
All right, long freaking drive because of traffic, but, you know, it is what it is. So, we're going to be without Stretch. I can't find him. He messaged my Discord like 4 o'clock saying he'd be ready, and he not around, so hopefully he not dead or something. So... Oh, Bugs, don't tell me you're doxing his phone number in chat.
Oh, shit! Oh, God damn it!
Oh, jeez. The Bugs. Oh, she's joking. Notice where she put, I gave you his number in the FTW DMZ papers only. That's like where Alla Plate is. So I think she's fucking around. I hope she's fucking around. So, all right, let me bring up Discord. Let's do some news, man. I'm kind of burned out on the drama. How about you?
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of drama, real fast. Hef, man, I heard he quit the internet, man. He's transitioning and he left his family for a new one. He's got a gay lover, I heard. So F in chat for Hef, everybody, man, and his penis. I think he's going to get it chopped off.
He probably won't be missing much.
Yeah. I stop doxing fucking Stretch's phone number, Bugs. Oh, jeez. All right, let's see what we got in news. You dumped a lot of stuff, didn't you?
Yeah, I dumped several things yesterday.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Well, here, let's talk about this. Bugs dropped this the other day. I think this is the oldest thing. Yeah, this is from like this past Monday.
Everything I dropped is just filler. I mean, it's just time filler, pretty much.
Yeah, no worries, man. All right, let's go over here. No, I need to go to OBS. And we are going to do the entropy thing. Let me start that also, everybody. Hold on. See, I knew I was forgetting something. All right, here we go. I have it locked. That's why I can't move it. There we go. All right, let me... I think I'm going to have to turn it off because I got to start the entropy thing. Wait, which one? Which browser? No, maybe I did it in Google Chrome? I don't know. Let me pull that down. This is Ear Juice's music that he did for us.
Nigga Nation, what time's it? Nigga Nation, what time's it?
He's dead asleep. Oh, jeez. Yeah, he fell asleep waiting for us. Fuck. Alright. I left a link in Discord. Sorry, everybody. Where's general chat?
What time's it? Nigga Nation.
See.
What time's it?
Alright, there's that. Here we go. Entropy stream live. Here we go.
Nigga Nation. What time's it?
Oh, why you do that to me?
Nigga Nation. What time's it?
Copy link. Let's go in
Nation.
here.
What time's it?
Paste and go.
What time's it? Nigga Nation. What time's it? Nigga Nation, what time's it? Nigga Nation, what time's it? Nigga Nation,
Let's try this. Let's hit go live.
nigga
Try this. Let's hit go live.
what time's it?
Let's hit go live.
Hey, let me get you a,
Time's it?
let me get you a,
Nigga Nation,
Whoa.
Oshi in the chat.
Whoa.
Oshi in the chat.
time's it?
Oshi in the chat.
Nigga Nation, what time's it? Nigga Nation, what time's it?
Alright, why is it doing this? Hold on, let me... Okay, I gotta mute it there. There we go. Alright, chat, I'm gonna drop a link. You can watch the stream here, and you can actually interact with shit. Tell me if it sucks or not. There's the link. Yeah, we're high right now, Noodles.
I will keep my eye on. I'm going to close out the YouTube link and
Okay.
keep my eye on it and see how it looks. It's telling me that it's unavailable. Video unavailable. Watch this video on YouTube. Oh,
What? It's streaming. What the
fuck around a
frack?
little bit.
Hold on, let me use a different browser. Paste the link. No, it opens up for me. Try it again.
It just be me. Let's close the poll. Very weird.
Okay, there's a new poll. Is Stretch gay? If everybody can, vote for me. Alright, looks like we got a few people on it. Down at the bottom where Pulse is, you can click on the mood you're in. Like if we're boring you, just hit the one on the far right with the Z's above the head. If it's, yeah, someone already did the, that's there. So, alright. You want to read the news, Sandwich? You want me to do it?
I can pull it up in a second. It says playback on other websites has been disabled by the video owner.
What?
And, yeah, Kick Rocks is saying the same thing. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, we got our first question for us. Dr. Yoshi would like to know, anal? Question mark? I'll let you go first.
I'm going to say no. We actually have a developer in the chat. The reason you're getting the video unavailable message is because YouTube has disabled your ability to embed streams.
Really?
Yeah, they're, let me see. I'm going to try to get you a Discord invite really quick.
Alright. So YouTube disabled it, huh?
Yeah, that's what it seems like.
So only I can see the video. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so everybody else, you'll need to keep the YouTube video window open, but you can see the questions, the chat. Well, I don't even know if the chat's working. Nope, it's the chat's not working either. Well, that's freaking gay. Why the hell did YouTube do that? Well, at least we got polls. Alright.
See, I'm sorry. I'm playing around trying to find the. It's not the easiest place to find the Discord. There we go. Discord. I send it to you in a DM.
Oh, yeah, Yoshi's... Yeah, thank you, Yoshi. I see it now. Playback on other websites has been disabled. That's gay. Alright, so yeah, I'm in their Discord now. Hey, there's Flamingo
Okay.
in here. And the Ralph retort?
One-
Really?
Yeah. One very, very cool thing. If you type in YouTube chat, it will show up in Trophy's chat.
Our chat's moving, but I didn't see it in the Intrepy's chat. Yeah, the chat for me and Intrepy isn't moving.
Have to refresh? I don't know.
Okay, now it's moving. Okay. That's weird, it like froze. Okay. It was just being weird for me. Alright, so I can close the YouTube chat now. Alright, that's kind of cool.
Very neat.
Yep. Alrighty. So, in the news, panic in Pakistani city after 900 children test positive for HIV. I wonder how that happened. Can you garner a guess, Sandwich?
Let me see. I'm not sure. I'm thinking they probably fuck children.
You know, I heard something about that. Our military, there's been some soldiers that got in trouble for shooting men doing things with little children they shouldn't be doing. And they've been going up on court martial for doing that. I think this might be linked to that.
Thinking one has to do with the other.
I think so too, man. In April, the disease was pinned down and the diagnosis was devastating. It's AIDS. The city was the epicenter of an HIV outbreak. Health officials initially blamed the outbreak on a single pediatrician, saying he was reusing syringes. Right. But since then, about 1,100, I guess this is adults, have tested positive for it.
Very weird.
Isn't that kind of weird how that works out?
Very odd. I'm talking to the developer really quick. You're
No
welcome
worries.
to pop over there. I don't know. Let me click back over there and see really quick. She might be able to help you get that fix where the stream will show up. I'm not sure.
Yeah. We'll see if we get that
Just,
fixed. That would be nice. What was I going to say? Yeah. Wow. So the pediatrician charges 20 cents per visit.
That's very weird.
Isn't it? Huh.
I'm a little bit distracted. I'm sorry. Like
No
I said, I'm
worries,
chatting
man.
with her a little bit.
No worries,
Let's
man.
see. Let me see what it says. He won't be able to fix it. YouTube changed the rules and only lets channels that have monetization embed streams. They're working on a workaround.
So since we're not monetized, they don't want us going on a platform that allows super chats and stuff, basically circumventing YouTube's monetization at a lower fee to boot. So there's a new poll out. America's support for Israel falls to its lowest point in a decade. A Gallup survey finds Republican sympathy for Israel declined 13% over the last year, while Democrat sympathy dropped 6%. Well, 6% from zero is still zero.
Well, it's shocking, but there's a lot of left-leaning Jews, and there's a lot of right-leaning Jews.
Yeah.
You've got like Nadler, and you've got a Schumer, and there's several Jews in the government and the Democratic Party. So that might be part of it, but you've got the younger Democrats like AOC and the brother fucker, I can't think of her name, Omar.
Yeah.
And the really, really ugly bitch, I can't. Her last name starts with an R. I can't think of it.
Rashid or something like that. Talia
Yeah.
Rashid or something. Yeah, that bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. New poll. I'm going to do, is Stretch really asleep?
I like all the shit over here. I really do. It's an interesting concept to just fucking use YouTube for their streaming service and nothing else. I like the idea of that.
All right.
It's absolutely niggers.
You think so?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking too. And Dr. Yoshi, I try to avoid that whenever I can. So to answer your question, we can add extra answers to our polls with Tab. Well, thank you, Rachel the Dev. I think we got a dev watching us, so
Yeah, I was chatting with her a little bit.
No worries. So, where was I on this? Oh yeah, about the poll. America's sympathy for Israel, our greatest ally in YouTube. So, this is still streaming out. There's your girlfriend, Ilian Omar sandwich.
Oh yeah, she's not very attractive. I don't think.
She's very handsome.
Yeah. Now AOC.
I'm with you on that. Yeah.
Christ. That is an ugly, ugly woman. Jesus. Sorry. I didn't mean to get distracted again. I am pulling up, opening a couple news stories I'll read. I'll grab some random ones.
Friend.
That's a pretty good one. The Parkland shooter is getting fan mail from teenage girls, including nudes. I don't know if that's true or not. That's pretty fucking funny. Oh shit. Yeah, I seen the story that Bugs dropped.
Let's see what we got in our Discord. The Clintons. I love talking about the Clintons. By the way, I am not suicidal. Just so everybody knows. So the Clinton Foundation linked fraudsters arrested. Shady duo poised to rat out Bill and Hillary. They will commit suicide. Don't you worry. Authorities in India. What the heck? Oh, yeah, well, it wouldn't surprise me. They got links all over the world. Seems that they were given money for peddling fake HIV drugs to impoverished communities and children with the help of the Clintons. Go figure.
But doesn't surprise me one bit.
Yeah. So these two Hindus are going to rat out the Clintons because they got busted in India, evidently.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Most countries don't like it whenever you screw them over on taxes. You remember that's what they got Capone on.
Yeah.
Not murder, not anything else. Tax evasion.
He was so slick about it that's the only thing they could get him on. And he was the first one that they couldn't get him on anything else, so they had to get him on that. But he kept, apparently, I don't know if it was him or his accountant that they kept meticulous records.
Well, they also kept multiple copies of books, too. Yeah. Well, if I remember right, they had to rewrite a few laws to get Capone put in prison.
That doesn't surprise me a bit. I didn't keep up with it a whole great big bunch.
That's good history to learn how our government fucks people over. Let's see what we got. What else do we got? We got some...
I got a little something about Snopes. I'll read in just a second.
Sure, I'll bring it up. Go ahead.
Q0. I have been kind of getting away from the term Pajit. I like Poojit quite a bit better.
Poojit.
Yeah, I just like that so much better.
Yeah.
Snope story really quick. Just like he did with far left CNN, President Trump has forced the phony left-wing fact-check site Snopes to throw out every standard of professional journalism. In the stunning admission of what we already knew, Snopes announced Thursday that Trump and British Prime Minister Boris Johnson are such a unique threat to the world that experts must find new ways to reach people, which means, get this, Trump and Johnson must be countered by shared stories, experience, and emotions of real people and how they're affected by big global issues. Snopes announces it will now fight Trump using feelings and emotion. That's pretty funny. I don't know. Do you know much about the history of Snopes? There? Lost Red.
Ah, crud, I was muted.
It's all good. It's all good, man. I thought we lost you.
Jeez. Where was I? I was talking on a muted mic. Snopes was run by a husband and wife. They were Clinton donators. Huge Clinton donators, and they've divorced this year. In fact, they've been in the news.
Yep.
And I think the husband's in trouble for taxes or something. Yeah, I'm brain dead, Mr. Man.
The thing is, it's run by the Mickelsons.
Yep.
It's Dave and Barbara.
There you go.
And apparently Dave got tired of Barbara's shit, and he started fucking a hooker.
There you go.
And when they got divorced, he decided to... When they got separated, he hired the hooker as a secretary. And she ended up getting part of the company.
There you go.
I don't know what's happened to him over the past year or so. This was a couple years ago. But I always thought that was pretty funny. But they were huge leftists. It used to be called, the site used to be called Urban Legends Reference Pages. It used to be, and it still is to this day, once you get outside of politics, it's one of the best resources on the internet.
Yeah.
For fact-checking urban legends and shit, they're really, really good at that. But they're not worth a fuck when it comes to politics.
Well,
they're almost as bad as PolitiFact.
Oh, yeah, dude, because they're left-leaning. They're leftists. So, yeah, the politics are always fucking skewed.
I didn't know that, Triple Turtle.
Thank you. I just saw that. Trouble Turtle brought up, did you know Capone is partially responsible for why we have expiration dates on milk? After one of his family became ill from drinking expired milk. I never knew that. And I think it was also because of him and his crime family that we got the National Firearms Act. Because private citizens used to be able to have fully automatic weapons. Specifically the Thompson SMG.
That was an impressive weapon.
Oh, it still is. Especially when you get a 100-round drum on one. Oh, dude. They're nice guns, man. So
I don't know. What was it? One that they passed? I'll do better just to look it up. There was a machine gun. Let me see. It's something they passed in '86. That was the Hughes Amendment. Okay, that was what it was. Let me look it up really quick because I know. Oh, it was a pretty big deal. Okay, it.
Yeah, so we're split on our poll. Smash or pass AOC? Really?
Okay. Okay, this is what I was looking for. It was called the Hughes Amendment. That's what I was thinking about. The Hughes Amendment went through in '86. That outlawed. There were some guns that kind of snuck through. The MAC-10 was the big one, but there was a bunch of guns like that kind of snuck through. The Hughes Amendment kind of done away with those. That was just going back to the Machine Gun Act that you were talking about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the NFA, the National Firearms Act. Which, if you read it, all it really did with automatic weapons is you had to pay for a tax stamp to be able to possess one. And it was on a per weapon basis. So even if you owned one, you had to pay a second $500 tax stamp to get a second fully auto weapon. So it was just a money grab from the government. Is Stretch getting... So, question from Sandwich, the new one. Is Stretch getting his asshole blown out by Nogdong? You know, if Bugs is still in chat, she could probably give us her opinion on whether or not it's getting blown out. Personally, I think he is.
IB wasn't answering the phone. He probably couldn't hear it over the screams.
Probably not.
Oh, fuck. There was something I had on the tip of my tongue there. Fuck. Wasn't... I could be mistaken on this, and I genuinely am. Was the Marijuana Act and the Weapon Act tied in together somehow? Or am I just really confused? I know you could get a tax stamp for it. You can still, to this day, have a machine gun if you can get the tax stamp.
Oh, yeah. To this day, you can get a fully automatic machine gun. Boog's response, well, if the butthole allows it. I hear the human anus can take 12 centimeters of girth. Oh, good Lord. You know, there's your answer, chat. That's what's happening in the Stretch. 12 centimeters of girth. Ugh. F for Stretch's anus. Actually, his poop control. That poor guy's going to be pooping everywhere. Alright, let's see.
Playing around. Looks like you can see there's 7 people watching over here. Cool.
That's 7 more than what I would expect, man. Oh, dude, I'm horrible, man. Y'all are saints for putting up with this, man. Oh, that's why you don't allow them on the furniture? Oh, poor Stretch. I don't know what to say about that. So, I think you dropped this Sandwich. Speaking of girthy anal fucking probing.
Oh, yeah.
Poods got censored in China after he made fun of him.
Not surprising. They can't take a joke.
No, they can't. And, you know, they banned Winnie the Pooh because of the joke Trump made.
Well, no. Winnie the Pooh had been banned for a while.
Are you sure?
Yeah. the whole thing with that was because Winnie the Pooh looks like, however you say that Ching Chong name.
Yeah,
the
smack some
ear
pots
or
and
whatever.
pans together. That's about how his name sounds, yeah.
Let's see. I could be wrong. Let me look this up.
I thought it was because Trump made the joke that he looked like him. Like Winnie the Pooh, but I could be wrong, too. Fuck, I'm hardly ever on the internet anymore.
Green Ranch.
That's right, Hong Kong #1.
Fuck. Fuck you, Guardian. I'll link it in stream submissions really quick and then I'll read it out. China bans Winnie the Pooh film after comparison to President XI. Memes liking him to the portly Pooh has become a vehicle in China to mock the country's leader. Who's afraid of Winnie the Pooh? The Chinese government, apparently. Chinese censors have banned the release of Christopher Robin, a new film adaptation of A.L. Milne's love story about Winnie the Pooh. Winnie the Pooh character has become a lighthearted way to people across China to mock their president, but it seems the government doesn't find the joke very funny. When he visited the U.S. in 2013, an image of whatever this faggot's name is, let's just call him Ching Chong, and then President Barack Obama walking together, it spurred comparisons to Winnie, a portly Ching Chong walking with Tigger, and a lanky Obama. Walking with Tigger, comma, a lanky Obama. He was again compared to the fictional bear in 2014 during a meeting with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, who looked at a part of the pessimistic, gloomy donkey Eeyore. As comparisons grew and the meme spread online, censors began erasing the images which mocked him. The website of U.S. television station HBO was blocked last month after comedian John Oliver repeatedly made fun of Chinese president apparent sensitivity over comparisons of his figure to that of Winnie the Pooh. Focused on China's dismal human rights record. Another comparison between him and Winnie became in a military parade in 2015. Became that year's most censored image. The firm said the Chinese government viewed the meme as a serious effort to undermine the dignity office and guy himself. Authoritarian regimes are often touchy, like the backlash is confusing since the government is effectively squashing a potential positive and organic public image campaign for him. The report at the time, Beijing's reaction is doubly arguing the fact that he's made substantial efforts to create a cult of personality, showing him as a benevolent ruler.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that predates Trump by at least 4 years. But yeah, that's been going on for a while.
Okay, I thought it was Trump that put that in the forefront. My bad.
Oh no, I give anything in the world if Trump would tweet out something about that. Oh Jesus, it would. It wouldn't surprise me. It might happen. I don't know. I'm looking for a picture really quick. If you want.
Okay. Yeah, Mr. E, if you're in chat, why don't you drop on in? We'll bring you on since Stretch is too busy having fornications with same sex. Sorry, I'm typing at the same time. Yeah, I know, Bugs. It's horrible you put up with that guy. E's not here?
Yeah, that's no good. Okay, that's not going to happen.
Give you the power to ban him.
Okay, this is the image I was looking for. Let's see. Pull up. I can.
Oh, yeah, go ahead. I got this real fast. Kitty was telling me about this. So now, allegedly, most of America wants people to be punished for highly offensive costumes.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
What the fuck is going on with you people? Stop being pussies. Holy shit, man. Anyone that gets offended by a Halloween costume has fucking sand in their vagina.
I can understand. It's kind of retarded.
It's very
I can understand people being a little bit upset, depending on. I get people being pissed off at blackface. I understand that completely. It's a callback. If you actually look into it, it's kind of a callback to some bad shit that went on. And I'll just kind of leave it at that with the whole minstrel shows and that sort of shit.
Yeah.
But I understand people being upset, but banning shit or getting in trouble for it, I mean, people's going to get offended by a lot of shit.
People get offended by everything.
Yeah.
We got the offended fucking culture now. It's what can you be offended by? You know? Patrice O'Neal used to talk about this shit. And he died how many fucking years ago?
4 or 5.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Cable television. Everything is fucking offensive now. Telling you. Oh god, and that segues into this. I think this is something you dropped, Sandwich, on Telegraph. So they're gonna start the whole future crime shit, but with hate crimes. Police are going to use artificial intelligence to predict real life hate crimes based on Twitter comments.
Well, I mean, hate crimes are fake anyway, so I'm sure the AI could predict that shit.
I'm sure.
Or shit.
Hate tweets proved that as the number of hate tweets made from one location increased, so did the number of racially and religiously aggravated crimes. What fucking bullshit, I swear to God. I'm getting a fucking headache. And, okay. Alright, I thought this was a given. Alright, is this up on screen? No. Ah, fuck. Stop it. George Michael was HIV positive, claims ex-boyfriend's Twitter. Well, no fucking shit, he died of AIDS. It's fucking common knowledge. The fucker died of AIDS. Why is this news?
I think people were. That's pretty fucked up. The account then directly replied to a fan saying, "Sex with him was so boring." Oh God. I was gonna say it's not. Yeah, he died of an overdose, but it's pretty common knowledge that he had grids.
Yeah,
or AIDS.
Yeah, grids, AIDS, same thing. You get it from butt sex with a dude. You got to be a homo to get it, basically.
I've wondered about this before, and I'm sure somebody's probably told me. Who was patient 0 with AIDS? Did they ever find out?
It was I want to say it was some dumbass from San Francisco that went to Africa.
Fucked a monkey.
Yeah. Fucked a monkey. Because it had only been seen in the, I think it was the gorilla population in Africa. And it was like a specific population, too. So, gay fucker went and fucked a goddamn monkey in Africa.
I guess you could say he was the very first dude that went looking for the gift.
Yeah, that's like a thing now. I learned that. Thank you, Jim. could have lived my
Yeah.
life without knowing about fuckers wanting the gift.
I didn't realize it was so. I knew it happened. I just didn't realize it was such a big thing. I thought it was just kind of a very niche thing. But if the dude wanted to fuck gorillas, why the hell didn't he just stay in Africa? Why didn't he just stay in Africa? Why didn't he stay in San Francisco? I mean, there's plenty of gorillas there.
Yeah, I can't answer that question. All right, Mr. Bill Wilson in Discord dropped this story. So, a woman caused uproar by claiming green Halloween face paint is just as racist as blackface because it represents the torturings of witches in the 1600s.
Jesus, that is not a very attractive woman. Holy shit. Dear God.
The mother of two. So this bitch has been banged by a guy at least twice. Let that soak in, chat. Some dumbass banged this chick at least twice and knocked her up.
That there might be some woman in chat that can explain the whole face piercing thing. I get the nose. I get the tongue. I don't understand the random places in the face, like the chin and the cheek, and I don't quite understand that.
All right, so we got two questions up in the questions tab. From Sandwich. Is Liz Reptile's face offensive? Beauty's in the eye of the beholder, I would say. You know what, let's run a poll. Can you tell I miss Stream Me?
Oh yeah, I really miss it too, man. I'm gonna. I've got a few pictures that I'm wanting to share. I think you may enjoy them, since we're talking about Liz.
Alrighty.
Take me a minute to find them. They're restored. They're closed.
All right. And then while you're doing that, Matt Iranian, will Blanc's blogger die of HIV this flu season for insulting Dark V? One can hope. I really, really hope the Bronx blogger's gift will be taking him off this earth soon. All right, we did that one. We did that one. Smash or pass the witch thought from Bag Noodles. We'll run a poll. So I'll leave that up. And then, does Red miss polls? You know, not those kind, Trouble Turtle. Because I've never had that kind. Poll as in P-O-L-L.
Oh, shit.
So, little correction there. I'm not Stretch. All right.
Folks posted a picture of what appears to be Stretch on Grindr.
Oh, God. Where is it? Is it in general?
It's in stream submissions.
Oh, stream submissions. All right. Let's see.
I think that's where it is.
Oh, yeah. There he is. That's here. Let's bring this up on screen. This is too great. So this is Stretch in Oklahoma trying to score some cock.
I'm going to go on search of that particular. I lost the main image.
All I can say is I am so sorry, Bugs, that you're a saint, if I was Catholic, I'd have you nominated to sainthood for putting up with this guy. That's just miserable, just miserable. Yeah, he is very thick. Gosh, and I'll give him that. Look at them titties. Those are like flapjacks. Was he wearing a bra when you first met him? Sandwich. Alright, let's see. Oh shit. I think that's a sighting right there. Let me see. I gotta drag and drop it, huh? Yeah. So, I think there was a sighting of the Chinese president at a gay parade.
That's what the rumors say. That's what Trump needs to tweet out if he wants to start some shit.
Oh yeah, dude, that would definitely be on my top fucking list right there. All right, let's see here. Huh, the OBS plugin for Entropy isn't working. That's supposed to be showing the pulse right there, but it's just a gray screen. That gray stuff over there is supposed to be the chat. That's weird. That's not working. All right, we'll have to. I'll DM them in Discord later, see why that's not working. It's probably the same thing because we're not monetized. It's freaking gay. So, all right, where was? All right, let's run the poll. I think it was for noodles. Yeah, smash pad. Let's see. We have 4 on Liz Reptile. So, Liz, your face is offensive. I'm sorry. It's the poll.
And you're welcome. There is 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There's 4 pictures of Liz. That's nice, Mr. Man. You. Shit. Oops. The bottom one, pretty large picture if you want to pull it up.
Let's see.
In case people don't know who she is.
Oh, okay. All right. So first we'll throw up. Oh God.
Yeah, pretty much.
So this is the Liz Reptile for anyone in chat that may not know. Yes, accuracy matters, exactly. If you're buffering, Jenny, I'm on crap internet because the internet's down in this area, so I apologize for that. Hopefully next stream tomorrow, hopefully freaking if Comcast gets its head out of its ass, I'll have my internet back on.
Nice.
So alright, so brought that up for noodles. Alright, here's a question from Sandwich. Does Boogs deserve canonization? I think she does. For putting up with this piece of shit right here. Oh, might help if I put that up. So yeah, sorry chat. That's Liz Reptile. Might help if I have the window streaming out, huh?
Happens.
So, and this right here is why Boogs deserves canonization by the Catholic Church. Sad, just miserable. And from Troubled Turtle, why can't I see stream submissions in Discord? Check your permissions. Troubled Turtle, rough. You should be a hall monitor, if I'm not mistaken, which should give you access to everything. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm in my Discord. Where are you, Troubled Turtle? Are you invisible? You might be. Wait, why am I not seeing you? Oh, because I'm in stream submissions. That's why. I don't think either one of you, I don't think you or Yoshi can see it. I think I got that roll fucked up. Hold on. Oh, you know what I did? I know what I did. I specifically gave Yoshi access to stuff, so I'll do the same for you. Edit channel, permissions, add. There's Triple Turtle.
That image right there will show you just about everything you need to know about Liz Reptile. She's lazy, stupid, and puts no effort into anything. She's trying to mix steampunk and pirate.
Steampunk and pirate. Alright, there you go, Commissar Turtle. You now have access to stream submissions.
Yoshi apparently can't see stream submissions.
Yoshi can't either? Oh, son of a bitch. Alright.
Yes, that's actually her bugs. It really is. She posted that. She was proud of that. She was proud enough of that. She posted that on her Twitter.
That's an actual thing from Twitter. Are you fucking serious?
Dead serious. I zoomed in a little bit to her eyes, her nose, and her mustache. If the pictures are above her. Now, I wish they're really not photoshopped.
Okay, Yoshi, there you go. You got access to it, too. I gotta rework the permissions in Discord. They're fucked up right now.
Yeah, that's she absolutely does, Punky. I'm sorry. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no. To answer your question on Patient Zero, I was just talking shit earlier, but the good doctor dropped this for us. Don't you fucking know? It's a fucking Canadian.
Look where he's from in Canada. It's a little bit more than a plain Canadian.
Mm-hmm.
He's probably a Quebecois.
Quebecois?
Yeah, that's a... most of the people in Quebec are like JF. They are Quebec nationalists. Hey, Goshen. It's a pretty interesting rabbit hole to go down. But by and large, they're massive fucking faggots.
Canadians being faggots. Go figure.
Cable television, that's where you're a Quebecois as well.
Well, cable television isn't gay, so it's okay.
Yeah, I may have to readdress that.
Yeah, I know. All right, all Canadians that aren't an audience member of ours.
That's fair.
There we go.
I know a couple good people from Quebec.
Yeah.
You can pull it back up and I'll read it if you want me to.
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Let's see.
While you
Where
do
did Yoshi drop it at?
Yoshi dropped it in general because he didn't have stream submissions yet. So I'm going to mute my mic, grab some coffee while you read that.
Beautiful. It'll take me just a second. Here we go. It was just stereotypical, and I thought it'd be funny to read. He was a Canadian flight attendant. He was a relatively early HIV patient who was widely regarded as patient zero, or the primary case for AIDS. He was later defined to have been only one of many that began in the 70s. The CDC tracked the sexual liaison and practices of gay and bisexual men, especially in New York and California. He was codenamed Patient O, the letter O, to indicate out of California. Many readers of this report, including some of the CDC, and I did until I read this, misconstrued the letter O to be the number zero, resulting in the term patient zero. The extent to which HIV grids was known about in the early 80s, how it was spread, or when Douglas was diagnosed are disputed. He worked as a flight attendant for Air Canada and died in Quebec City in March '84 as a result of kidney kidney failure. It traced the infections to an unnamed infected gay male. Initially, however, the CDC researcher William Darrow, studying the case, referred to Douglas not as patient 0 as patient O. Featured prominently in Randy Schilt's book, and the band played on Politics, People, and the AIDS Epidemic, which documents the outbreak of AIDS. Sociopathic behavior, because he intentionally infected or recklessly, or at the very least, recklessly endangering others with the virus. He is seen with charming, handsome, sexual athlete. What the fuck is a sexual athlete? According to his own estimation, averaged hundreds of sex partners per year. He had over 2,500 sex partners across North America. Just regret for having made a conscious decision to vilify him. Goes on and on. That's in general chat if anybody wants to read it. That's some pretty interesting shit. Your chat knows more than I do about the whole all the bullshit surrounding all the people that I don't know what I'm looking for. The cause of AIDS to make themselves look better or feel better. There was a lot of money raised for that, and other much more treatable diseases was left by the wayside. I talk about them pretty often, but Myth of the 20th Century has some amazing videos on stuff like that. I will try to find it if I can. They used to be on YouTube. They got kicked off of YouTube, and they're on BitChute now, but I'll try to find it and link that. It's really good if you don't know much about the AIDS stuff.
Yeah. Normie, go fuck yourself.
Oh, yeah, fuck you, Normie.
Did you see what he posted in Trippy's Discord?
But I will check it.
All I gotta say is fuck you, Normie. And you can call in if you want. We still love you.
If you enable the refresh browser source when the scene becomes active setting on the OBS browser, your entropy widget overlay should show up. For what that's worth. Rachel had tagged you in their Discord as well.
Let's see. Okay. If you enable a refresh when scene becomes active, setting always part of your entropy, which overlay should show up. All right, let me try what Rachel just said. See, I don't use different scenes. Hold on, let me. There's no properties for the scene. Where do I? If you enable setting it on the browser source. Okay, so that must be the Entropy chat. Let me go in here, go properties, refresh browser source when scene becomes active. Okay. Oh, there we go. All right. Thank you, Rachel. You're pretty awesome. So, all right, now we got a live chat going in the thing. So there we go. Alrighty. So, did we learn about Patient Zero, Sandwich?
A little bit. I'd never heard of the guy before. I didn't know that he was actually Patient O, as in the letter O, which I thought was kind of cool. And they took it to mean Patient Zero, but the O meant out of California, which is kind of cool. I had no idea.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of interesting.
You know, this is something, if you notice, the cause of death on any person with AIDS is never AIDS. Because AIDS technically doesn't kill you. Something else does, like the flu or an infection or something like that. Which I always found kind of weird, yeah. Because technically AIDS doesn't kill you.
I'm trying to find a video to share with people. I try to shill myths of the 20th century as much as I possibly can. It's a great podcast.
Man, chat, y'all like the witch thought? Really? Ugh. Okay, well, chat always wins, so alright. Go on with your bad self, chat. Check stream submissions. Alright, what's going on? Alright, there's at least one sane person in chat. Thank you. Stream submissions. What the? Are you kidding me? Okay, there's no nudity, so I'll show this. What the hell? Here you go, chat. Miss Katie K on Twitter said, I've been diagnosed with HIV. If we fucked, I would get tested.
Holy shit. Why?
And so she even got HIV positive tattooed right above her paused hole. Well, at least she's given a warning. I'll give her that. At least there's a warning there. And she has a Bible quote t-shirt. Be brave, Joshua 1:5. Oh, Chicky.
That's brave and amazing. Please give me some pussy.
Some paused pussy. Not in California, Mr. Cozy Anta whatever. In California, you can go around and spread AIDS and you don't have to tell nobody. They passed a law here.
That was the glorious faggot Gavin Newsom, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was in his faggot assembly here in California.
It sounds like every once in a while, it sounds like you're hitting a bong, Red.
Oh, it's my coffee. Sorry.
Yeah, that's all good, man. It tickled me a little bit.
I am in California, though, so you never actually know. No, if I start sounding brain dead, then you'll know I'm hitting a bong. But thank you for that, Noodles. Now everyone knows to avoid that bitch. Don't even kiss her.
There we go.
Thought. Nasty thought.
I'm going to drop it in general chat and tag, let's see. That is an amazing video. AIDS, Cause and Effect by the Myth of the 20th Century. They're on BitChute now. I dropped it in general chat if anybody wants to watch it. They are an amazing podcast. There's about 4 of them. They drop a new video every Wednesday. It's 3 or 4 guys that get around together and just talk about a topic.
Oh, okay.
I know I have talked to a couple of people. I think Motorboat was one of the guys I talked to. And there's been a couple others about wanting to do a podcast like that, a pre-recorded podcast, like talking about history, talking about like serial killers or something. And
that'd be kind of interesting.
That's what I would like to model it after is what they do.
That's kind of cool, yeah.
What they do, one guy does all the research, and of course, there's 4 guys, so it's always somebody different. But one guy does all the research, does all the talking, and everybody else just kind of responds to what they're talking about and gives their take, their opinion on stuff. And it goes anywhere from, I've seen them that's like an hour, and I've seen them that's like 4 hours. Really great stuff. Everything they do is good. You won't hear me speak more highly than anybody. You won't hear me speak more highly about anybody on YouTube or BitChute. They're very, very good.
Yeah. Something Veritech dropped in our Discord. Sorry, we can't play it. It's RT. But if look at the video title. Would you join India's Fecal Fest to attract good health? And in the first frame of the video, you can see a bunch of children playing on a mound of shit. So when we call Ralph's wife a street shitter, we're not kidding. Let's see. What the? Where did that come from, Sandwich?
That's my personal Facebook, but there's no information to worry about.
Right. I still don't want to show it up on screen, but it's from a black chick. Oh no, is that?
She's kind of pretty.
Yeah, she's not
pretty.
For a black chick. She's not ugly. Oh, this is almost a year old.
Yeah, the date is it was 2 days before Christmas.
You were just in such a Christmas mood, weren't you?
Yep, I was in the holiday. I was definitely in the holiday spirit.
Yeah, let's see. You said nigger one, only twice in the sentence. So yeah, you were feeling kind of festive.
Yeah, I tend to do that. I will pick somebody on Facebook, and I will message them a couple times.
Uh-huh.
And end up having fun with them. There's another one here that I will clip it, not sure what name. I found a nice little clipping tool, and I've been fucking around with it quite a bit to take screenshots. It's very, very handy.
Ah, okay. Can someone give any context to this? Heartworm tweeted this out. Who are the two guys? I understand, what they're doing, but who the hell are the two guys? Oh, the one guy's that Gorkin guy or something, isn't it?
Yeah, Charlie Kirk on the left and
Okay.
Sebastian Gorka on the right.
Okay.
Very clever.
All right, now I get it. Because I didn't know who the hell the dude on the left was.
Yeah, it's Charlie Kirk.
Gotcha. Why do people keep doxing Weeb? Just leave Weeb alone, man. Stop doxing the poor guy.
It's processing. Okay, shit, her name's up at the top. Let me see if I got a better copy of that.
Yeah, don't have me bring it on screen until you're ready. Yeah, Heartworm made that. This, I don't know. It was dropped by Turtle in Discord, so I don't know.
Now, there's one there that's good. It just, I figured Facebook with sandwich might be a little funny.
This is kind of good. One of Bert realizes the book Ernie recommended was not called Mine Camp, and that it didn't have any instructions for setting up a tent, just a ton of good ideas. There are a lot of good ideas in books, That's where the source of knowledge comes from, right, Sandwich? Books?
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Yeah, in fact, let me run a poll. Let's go. Would you rather read Mein Kampf or
I don't know if chat would be interested in seeing a few of my Facebook messages. I There's one that starts with me saying that's a hard pass. There's one that's got my bow that's rather funny.
Uh-huh.
It starts with tell your mud shark friend. I don't know if you'd want to bring those up or if chat cares anything about seeing them or not. I'm going to ask a question of chat.
Okay, we got 2 questions from the good doctor again. This show's theme today is STDs. Well, you know, with Stretch getting his sphincter stretched today instead of being here, it's kind of the theme of the show. So, who is your favorite serial killer? God, there's so many to choose from. How about Barack Obama? He was a good serial killer. What about you, Sandwich?
Either the Toy Box Killer or Pants Ram.
Yeah, those are good.
Pants Ram is not very well known, and the Toy Box Killers is kind of the same way. But the tape, I don't know if you've ever heard the audio of the tape he left. It was pretty brutal. And Pants Ram, I kind of like him because he killed. His big power move was to fuck a straight man in the ass, then kill him. Rumors has it he killed well over 1,000 people. I don't believe he killed that many.
Ew.
But, yeah, he killed several. The last podcast on the left done 3 different episodes on him, and each one of them was really good. It was a 3-parter. H.H. Holmes is another really interesting one-time turtle. There was a season of American Horror Story, I think it was Hotel, that had him in it. Supernatural as well. Yeah, Albert Fish was another good one.
Gotcha. So, chat is split right now, 1-1. What they'd rather see more: Stretch's docs or your Facebook messages? Oh, Stretch's docs disappeared. Yeah, so it's just your Facebook messages with 1 vote. Chat's being kind of fickle tonight, I think.
Okay.
Stretch's docs is back.
Have...
All right, well. All right, you want me to leave out the ones that got the name of the person. Why don't I do that?
There is, let me look at it and see. You have got the top one with the very stereotypical black name.
What I will do is I'm going to edit it. I'm gonna edit and blur out the name.
Okay, that's fine. The second one you have Jennifer.
Uh-huh.
I have posted it again with the name gone.
Okay.
Don't worry about editing it. There's one. You see the one that says, let me see, I sent you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages. You can ignore the top 2 and be fine.
Okay, so let's drop the first one. I removed the name. So why don't you give a little context for this? It was 2 days before Christmas last year.
Okay. It was just some random chick that I seen her. She kept popping up as, oh, this is somebody you might know. This is somebody you might know. And
I love Facebook.
I just kind of finished with her.
Like I said, you only dropped the N-bomb twice in the sentence, so you're in a good mood.
My connection has went to shit for some reason. There we go. It's getting better.
All right, let me edit this one. It's the one labeled Mud Shark. Let me edit the file. Go over here. Go to Phil. Okay. Hit save. There we go. And drop it in. All right, here we go.
I will read. I open with, tell your Mudshark friend I hope they get beaten to death like most of them do. And while you're at it, go fuck yourself, skank. Said, nope, you don't get to speak again. She said, I'm part Jewish. Are you being anti-Semitic right now? I said, nah, all you kikes just need to burn. You can't be part Jewish. Now shut your fat fucking mouth. Then I blocked her.
That's sandwich in full form right there.
Yeah. I was having fun with her.
You're being nice, just being friendly. Little hello. You know, nothing wrong with that. All right, let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, that's everybody in chat. That's a cha.
Next one entitled Bait is pretty self-explanatory. Yeah.
Okay. Oh wait, no, that's sweet. Wait, really? All right.
Just some random chick that I got into it with her boy. I got into it with her female friend, and she wanted to start talking shit.
Like they always do, fucking females.
Yeah. And this was another one. I said, that's a hard pass. Shoo, piggy. I called her a fatty. She said, you're ridiculous. I said, I absolutely am. Now, please do not clutter up my pristine feeds with your malarkey. And it went on. She said, big word for such a small-minded person. I said, how the fuck are you going to get on here and assume you know the first fucking thing about me? Go back to your little safe space before you get bitten, hon. I said, I have neither the time or the desire to
hear from
death.
NPC cunt.
Orange man bad.
Orange man bad. That's always a good one.
I have so much fun on Facebook.
All right,
hey, Marcy.
Oh, moderator Marcy, how you doing? So here's your bait. Yeah,
my bio. Yeah, that is my bio. I studied at the Frankfurt School of Finance and Management. I went to Brooklyn Heights Jewish Academy, which is a private elementary school, and I live in Tel Aviv, Israel. And I couldn't get it to bring up because it showed too much information. Under where it says work for me, if you click on it, it goes to the Black Cube site. I'm sure there's a few people in chat that know what Black Cube is. Black Cube is where people go after they leave Mossad. Black Cube, I don't know if you remember the Harvey Weinstein stuff. When all these women came out with the Me Too stuff, he hired the Black Cube to chase them and harass them and try to find what dirt he could. They're sort of known, but not super well known. I'll pull up their website so people can share it. But I use that for bait. And it works pretty well because I had one guy, I don't have it anymore, but I had one guy that whispered me and told me that he was going to kill my kike ass. And I thought it was funny. Black Cube is creative intelligence. It's a select group of elite Israeli intelligence community who specialize solutions to complex business and litigation challenges. They're basically, if you can read through the subtext, they're more or less the litigation thing. They are there for witness intimidation, pretty much. That's all they are.
Out of box thinking.
Huh. Oh, it's weird, man. It's really weird.
Harvesting in the cyber world. That doesn't sound very nice.
Oh, yeah, it's some dirty shit. But that gets people's mind peaked a little bit.
This is interesting. We only use human intelligence to discover the truth and always act lawfully in each jurisdiction in which we operate. So how many jurisdictions do they fucking operate? Sandwich, they claim we never use intimidation, blackmail, or hacking to obtain information. And we only ever record conversations that we are a party to. Isn't that fucking interesting?
Yeah, I don't trust them. Let's see here. See if I can, for some reason, I don't know if I'll be able to capture all this or not. Kamala Harris, after one of the debates, July 31st, she'd done this paid targeting campaign on Facebook, and it was asking people questions, and she opened with, "Hey, Jeremy, did you watch the debate?" I said, I'm just going to kind of clip some of these. It may take a few minutes, and I don't think it's going to be too much of a problem with Kamala Harris's name popping up.
Oh, yeah. She's, wasn't she, I'm sorry, I spaced there for a second. She's already claiming that if she loses, it's because she's black and because she's a woman.
That sounds about right.
So
Fucking cunt.
She's already preparing to fucking lose to Trump.
Here. Yeah, it's going to take me a second to screenshot a couple of them. I had fun with her for a little while.
All right, Boogs just dropped something strange in chat. It is awkward when, I think she meant men, with non-circumcised penises are in the hospital. We have to make sure your foreskin is neatly placed back over the meatus so your dickhead doesn't die.
Jesus.
Okay. I'm sorry, Boogs, that you got to go through that. But, you know, this man right here puts you through, I think, even more trouble. It's miserable, just miserable.
Absolutely miserable.
It is.
There's that. Let's see. This is another one. I'm going to have to give it to Yoshi. He's the one that gave me the idea for this.
Okay.
The next few. Up A4. And that should... I wish I could find thought I was Jewish.
What time's it? Nigga Nation. What time's it here? Nigga Nation. What time's it?
So Veritech dropped this. It's a video.
Nigga Nation. What time's it? Nigga Nation.
It's police shoot a guy carrying a hammer.
Nigga Nation.
Yeah, I seen that. That's pretty interesting.
Nigga Nation. What time's it here?
Oh, crap. And let me restart it.
Nigga Nation.
I am just off my game today.
Nigga Nation. What time's it? Nigga Nation. What time's it here? Nigga Nation. What time's it? Nigga Nation.
My apologies for this, man. I just wanted to. I've been wanting to show these for a while, and I figured it'd be a good time to.
All right. Throw
pop them up there.
yeah, DM them to me and I'll throw them up.
That should be all of them. I will start with. Which one do I want to start with?
Nigga Nation. What time's it here? Nigga Nation. time's it? Nigga Nation, what time's it? Yeah. Nigga Nation, what time's it? Nigga Nation.
Oh God, Bugs, I am. That's more info than. Yeah. All right. Oh yeah, I've seen. This right here is. Well, the next one is haunting me.
Should be it. Yeah, that's perfect. First two are just random shit. I see you, Vicky. I understand. You're unfuckable but decent, man. I'm sure that dog, he loves his mommy very, very much.
Mm-hmm.
And I sent her a picture. White women fuck dogs.
Yep, we all know white girls fuck dogs.
That was just some random bitch. I go with people occasionally, and their friends join in, and I have a ton of friends. I have a ton of fun when their friends join in. But this was some random chick. I said, "Jesus Christ, you're fucking ugly. The day of the pillow is coming for you soon enough. Maybe Trump's re-election in 2020 will be enough to
Push
your worthless ass over the edge, Granny." That was just some lady that was just had a bloody vagina all over Facebook for 6 months, and I just got tired of listening to her.
Yeah, gotcha.
That's a little bit the edges and stuff of that. Okay, there we go. That was just Camel Toe.
Mm-hmm.
Sending her targeted ad campaign on Facebook out, and I thought I'd have fun with it. She decided to shit on AG Barr a little bit, and I asked, "Hi, Camel Toe, how much to spit in your mouth, whore?" It's,
You almost made me
if
spit
anybody,
coffee.
sorry, if anybody knows anything about Kamala Harris, they know how she got her start.
Oh yeah.
Blue, Willie Brown had bankrolled her for years, and a few more to her. She decided to just keep fucking with me. It's a bot. I know it's a bot.
Yeah, it's a bot. So let me... the entropy chat. Okay, there we go. So it's saying, thank you for your engagement. You want to donate, get involved, join the campaign? I ain't giving you shit. No problem, thanks. Fuck off. No problem, thanks. Fuck off.
I sent her the picture of the busty can of biscuits. That's my go-to. That's my go-to in Messenger now.
Oh, Jesus. I can't look at the busted can of biscuits not one more time. I'm sorry.
I know Yoshi. I think it was Yoshi that started fucking with thoughts on Twitter with that busty can of biscuits around that same time.
Oh, good Lord. You know, no wonder if all trannies end up with a schlong like that. No wonder they all fucking end up fucking not breathing from hanging.
Oh, absolutely. It's just weird. It's I'll tell you what it is. It's just a complete and total breakdown of the mental health system in the United States. That's exactly what it is. And it's fucking despicable. I don't talk about it that much because I know it's kind of fun to make fun of them and shit, but it's just a complete and total breakdown. And you can lay that. That's one of the many things that you can blame people like Geraldo Rivera for.
Mm-hmm.
He went into Willowbrook and exposed. Well, no, you can't really put that on Geraldo. And that's one of the few good things Geraldo ever did. He went into an insane asylum called Willowbrook and seen how terrible they were being treated. And he broke the story about Willowbrook.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really gave Geraldo his start. And to his credit, I don't know if he adopted him or how it was, but he got custody of a guy out of Willowbrook, and he still yet has custody of him.
Really?
He's that's one of the. Geraldo has turned into a disgusting piece of trash lately, but that's why you'll never see me getting too awful mad at Geraldo, because he's got a good heart for that sort of stuff. Yeah, Elizabeth, that's pretty similar, but you gotta, that's sort of what it was based on. I could talk about American Horror Story for hours. That particular season, they were trying to go for a Waverly Hills feel for that season. That's what it was based on, but they couldn't get permission to film at Waverly Hills, which is about an hour from where I'm at now. But they ended up having to film in New England. But that's kind of what they were going for. They were really good season. That's one of the better seasons of American Horror Story. Season 2 or 3. Really good. 3.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. Yeah, I think I told you, I saw the first one and the one with the witches.
The witches was terrible.
I have a thing for Stevie Nicks.
Oh, so. Yeah, absolutely. I hated the Precious clone. She got on my nerves. Sassy, fat black women. I didn't care for it much. But,
yeah.
If you are to try, if you get a chance and you're looking for something to watch, try Asylum, Roanoke, Hotel, Armageddon or Apocalypse. I don't remember which one. Okay. But they're really, all of them, they can stand on their own. They're really good. Freak Show was a great season, too. A great season. Shrimp, some seasons were better than others. I feel like the last season, I don't know, let me see what it was called. I want to get this right. It was starting to fall off a little bit, but like I said, I want to make sure I get this right. Murder House was good. That was the first season. Asylum was good, which is the second season. Coven was decent. Freak Show was good. Hotel was decent. Cult was really good once you got past the first 3 or 4 episodes. Apocalypse pulled everything back together and kind of weaved a thread through the whole show, through the seasons. I've not watched 1984. I don't care much about the show anymore. But I think it started falling off. Freak Show, maybe. The writing wasn't as strong. Hotel, the writing wasn't as strong. But they're good seasons. They're better than most stuff on TV now. There's decent seasons. Roanoke, you either loved or hate Roanoke. And Cult, it's very, very weird, but I liked it when it got to the end. The one guy had a nervous breakdown, and they put him in makeup to look like David Koresh. They put him in makeup to make him look like, Charlie Manson. It was super interesting when you got to that end. It was one of the few shows on TV. I know Stretch hated it because it had politics in it, but it was one of the few shows on TV that took a long, hard look at the Hillary Clinton supporters and Trump supporters.
Thank you, Noodles.
And didn't pull any punches. And I think it was fair. The Apocalypse, it was such a weird season compared to the rest of them, Liz. If you want to shoot the shit some night when you're gaming, I would love to come on and talk to you about them if you wanted to. I don't want to bore the shit out of people watching tonight.
Yeah, it's not boring.
Somebody dropped.
Yeah, we got a video.
Somebody had dropped a video. Yoshi dropped one if it was.
All right, so let me cut the background music for a moment. All right, there we go. Make sure, yep, it's on screen. All right, let me drop out the
Back
chat.
in 1972, the Willowbrook State School.
It's really good.
Expose.
Let me know when we can get to a quick little break. I'm not
Sure.
going to talk over this, but
I first heard of this big place with the pretty sounding name because of a call I received from a member of the Willowbrook staff, Dr. Michael Wilkins. The doctor invited me to see the conditions he was talking about, so unannounced and unexpected by the school administration, we toured building number 6. The doctor had warned me that it would be bad. It was horrible. There was one attendant for perhaps 50 severely and profoundly retarded children. Lying on the floor naked and smeared with their own feces, they were making a pitiful sound, a kind of mournful wail that it's impossible for me to forget. This is what it looked like, this is what it sounded like, but how can I tell you about the way it smelled? It smelled of filth, it smelled of disease, and it smelled of death. Perhaps the governor can defend and explain away the budget cuts for the Department of Mental Hygiene, and perhaps Dr. Miller can explain and defend the filthy, dehumanizing conditions we found in this and other buildings, but they won't do it on this program. What we found and documented here is a disgrace to all of us. This place isn't a school, it's a dark corner where we throw children who aren't pretty to look at. It's the big town's leper colony.
We were sitting on both sides of him.
And he started to cry.
He started to cry.
And he said, "You see how it was? You see how it was? We were victims too." Meaning the attendants or the people that worked there. He just sat there and his eyes like rolled and he just started drooling in the hotel room.
We could see what was happening to him, and it's like you would kneel right in front of him and look right in. Say it. Tell us the truth now. You know, God will forgive you. It was so close, we thought we had it. Then he just started to rock.
He was that way that whole night, the whole next day. He didn't start talking to people until 2 or 3 days later.
Wow. That's some heavy shit right there. But
Liz,
you know, putting them in general population isn't the right thing to do either, and it may not be the popular thing to say. But since we've gone away from those places, I don't think it's any better. They're just out on the street.
I agree 100%, Liz, and it's pretty well known how I feel about the troops. We need to figure out something. 22 people, 2 a day is too many to lose.
Well,
There should never be any such thing as a homeless veteran either. We send them over there to die, to fight, and when they come back home, we expect just to flip a switch.
Mm-hmm.
And absolutely, Q0, Reagan is the one to blame for all this shit.
Oh, yeah.
But he was in a difficult position. They need to rework the mental health system.
Oh, yeah, they do.
I think, and I know I'm going to get pushback on this, but I don't care. I think it's all too easy for the kiked up pharmaceutical industry to try to manage them through chemicals and not try to fix them.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah, Liz,
There's no money in fixing someone now. You give them a constant stream of pills they got to pay for. Fuck, there's money in that. Oh, Blue, where's Stretch? Probably in a truck stop somewhere in Oklahoma sucking dick.
Oh, yeah, he's airtight in a cab of a truck right now. He's got a nigger dick in his ass and probably a spick dick in his throat.
That's being generous, only saying 2, but, you know.
He is a fruit bowl of, what is it he called it? He's a melting pot of friendship right now.
Yep. Yeah, he is receiving the gift as we speak. Yep.
it seems like we've gotten away from trying to fix the issue, Liz.
Mm-hmm.
What was it? When did they do the ice pick lobotomies? I know one of the Kennedy sisters had it done in the 40s. And we still haven't come. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say you're about right. It was somewhere in the 30s and the 40s. I think the Nazis started lobotomies. I could be wrong.
Probably not. You're probably right on that. I know the dude that came up with the procedure won a Nobel Prize.
Mm-hmm. Of course he did. A lot of Nazis did.
Yeah. Don't know if he was a Nazi or not, but he's liable to have been.
Probably.
Anybody knows? I can't think of which of the Kennedys it was. But
shit. Kitty's asleep right now. Otherwise, she could tell me. But it's one of them.
John and Teddy had a sister.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about John and Teddy, they were extremely intelligent. Well in the 120, 130 IQ. And I want to say, it's going to drive me crazy till I find her name. Oh.
Yeah, I think you're right, Yoshi. I'm pretty sure it was the sister.
Oh yeah, it was absolutely this. It was absolutely a woman.
And if I remember right, they hid her away and didn't speak of her. No one even knew they had
Rosemary.
A sister. Rosemary, there you go.
Rosemary.
Yep.
She was the oldest daughter born to Joseph P. Kennedy and Rose Fitzgerald Kennedy. She was a sister of President. She was sister of JFK and the sister of Robert F. Kennedy and Ted Kennedy. Mm-hmm. She was intellectually disabled and was educated separately from other students. However, she was able to travel, participate in social functions with her family. She was presented in 38. Of course, this is Wikipedia. Fuck Wikipedia. I'm going to find a better source for this. It might take me a moment. But she had it done in, I'm trying to do two different things here. The Irish Times.
No worries.
Yeah. The father had it done when the mother was away. I'm going to drop this general in case anybody wants to read it. I'll touch on it some if nobody knows about it. We've got pretty educated chat.
Go ahead.
It started about 5 years ago, explains composer. We were talking at the studio, friend. Okay, this is Rosemary Kennedy was a hidden figure. I'd never heard of her before, said Jones, which is extraordinary, but I know a lot of people that haven't. That's part of her story. On the one hand, there's this world-famous family who was highly mediatized in every possible way. This made Rosemary's near invisibility all the more intriguing and interesting. The facts of Rosemary's life are the kind that no one would believe if you made them up. They cross so many lines of genders and rights issues and male control. It's easy to see why Irvin and Jones are wary of sensationalism. Her birth was complicated by a medical misadventure which left her intellectually disabled, which is disputed by some people. And later, when she was 23 and her behavioral has become problematic, her father, Joe, without consulting her mother, had her lobotomized. There doesn't appear to be many safeguards for vulnerable people, especially women, in the U.S. in the 40s, any more than Ireland of the mid-20th century. Lobotomy seems implausibly primitive from a 21st century perspective, has long been such abandoned. Although Rosemary Kennedy's procedure was carried out by the two leading men in the field, Walter Freeman and James Watts, it was not a success. She was left unable to care for herself, institutionalized, and basically regarded as a dark and embarrassing family secret. Archival material about her has been heavily redacted. We worked with found materials and dealt with how to piece it together. They left the material in fragments, not wanting to have a conclusive or finished story. Believe it is his words, as an open-ended as possible. But the thing is, There's a couple rumors about it. One of the rumors is she was sexually active and a bit promiscuous, and that she was mentally disabled. She wasn't actually. What a lot of people say is that she had a normal IQ, but the rest of the family were so intelligent that she seemed like she was mentally disabled. But there's a lot of interesting rabbit holes about her. Said a lot of the information is redacted, though. Interesting to read into. And I would never, ever talk down to anybody. I did not know anything about her till about a year ago. There's an article that popped up in my normal reading. It blew me away. My dad's a huge Kennedy fan. Of course, his age.
Yeah,
he's going to be.
Right.
And he barely knew about her.
Yeah, they kept her pretty much secret, man. You had to know the family to know there was a sister.
The thing about it, though, Blue, is back in those particular times, there was some serious difference between the genders, and Joe couldn't handle the idea of his daughter being a whore. He was fine with his sons fucking anything that moved. Some people say Teddy may have fucked with her some as well. I don't know.
I think that's a big possibility. Or fucking JFK.
Daddy may have.
And maybe Daddy touched her too. Maybe they all were doing something. You never fucking know.
What is your take on Marilyn Monroe? Do you think the Kennedys had her killed?
Of course they did. She was fucking JFK, and he was probably telling her all kinds of secrets.
Oh, she was fucking both of them.
Oh, yeah. Oh, the dad.
Robert as well.
Robert.
Robert.
RFK. Okay.
Yeah, Robert and JFK. I don't know about Teddy. Teddy was kind of the party boy, I do believe.
Yeah. He was the one that got drunk and killed that woman with his car, right? Ran her down?
Chappaquiddick. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Went home and went to bed.
Yeah, it's not fucking cold, man. Because he knew he'd get away with it.
Yep. Chappaquiddick was a great movie if nobody's seen it. It's a really good movie. And, yep, exactly, Blue. He had a wreck, and he just left her in the car to drown. If he had called the cops, she would have got out fine. He would have had a DUI, but she would have been fine. But, Mary, for her fucking name, which is horrible. If anybody wants a link, this is random as fuck. I downloaded a pretty decent copy of Joker last night. If anybody wants a link to a direct download.
Mary Jo, I can't pronounce that last name. Here we go. Here's the chick Teddy killed. Browser window. However you pronounce that last name. She was a campaign worker for the RFK presidential campaign.
So, Kapetnik. If you go by the pronunciation right after the name.
Yeah, not an ugly girl.
No, she's that particular. She's in her late 20s.
Mm-hmm.
Technique. Okay, yeah. It's a weird name. I'll send you I'll tag you and send you I'll tell you what, if anybody wants a Joker movie, give me a second and I will link it in general chat. But get it in the next 15 or 20 minutes because I don't want the Discord to get in trouble. And I'll just leave it at that.
Well, okay, there you go.
I don't know how much of a problem they would have with it. Small Discord. That'd be up to you, in all honesty, Red. If you want to delete it, you're welcome to.
No, go ahead. So it looks like Chad is sparing Stretch the lobotomy.
Fucking
Chat.
deserves one.
I know he does, but chat's so nice. Oh, tables are turning. We got 2 and 2. I don't know, Bugs. You may need to get that doctor's phone number handy to get stretch lobotomy. We'll see.
The link's in chat if anybody wants it. I'm gonna drop it in general, and it's in the YouTube chat right now. But I'm gonna drop it in general chat in the Discord as well.
Oh, okay. It's a mega thing. Yep. Drop it. No worries.
Pretty good copy for a cam. I refuse to give these cocksuckers a dime.
Oh yeah, I'm not going to.
That might be something. I don't know if anybody feels like it. That might be something fun to watch on Bitwave.
Oh, the Joker movie? Yeah, maybe Saturday. Here, let's do a poll.
Yeah.
Let's do a poll.
That or I don't know if anybody's heard of the movie called Audition. It is a Japanese horror movie, 99 or 2000. It's done by Teishi Mike. It's a very, very good introduction to Japanese horror. Japanese horror is on a different level. Yo, Yoshi, it's a great movie, man. But I think people's going to flip the fuck out. Now, I give you a screen key, I do believe. A stream key for Bitwave. I don't know if... I'm going to be honest. I don't know if anybody... I don't understand exactly how that works. If you use the stream key...
I can stream to the channel, but I think you'll still have to log into chat. I won't even need to log in. I can just stream to it. So, I don't know.
It should. My main thing is you will not have your IP exposed by using the stream key, will you?
I'll turn on my VPN. It's no worries.
Okay, yeah. You guys give me a few minutes if you want me to. I will upload Audition. I'll do that real quick.
All right, and if
anybody wants to give it a watch beforehand.
Yeah, and while you do that, we can take a little intermission if you would like.
Oh yeah, that'd be perfect. It'll take me a minute to get it started, but yeah, that'll be great.
All right, so a little.
But yeah, guys, I'm always, if there's any kind of movies or anything at all you guys are looking for, let me know. I have, people's not going to believe this, but I have over 12 terabytes of TV shows and movies. And yes, I said 12 terabytes.
All right, I'm going to mute out. It's 22 after the hour. We'll come back at, let's say, 25 minutes, 27 after, and I'll mute out.
Sounds good.
Itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. Fishy and stanky, fishy and stanky. I got STDs. They make my coochie itch. It really stings. No matter how many baths I take. Itching, itching, itching. Itching, itching, itching. Burning, itching, burning, itching. Itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. Fishy and stanky, fishy and stanky. Burning, itching, burning, itching. Itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. Fishy and stanky, fishy and stanky.
Lottie K. You got big too. We make it out the way too. My eyes that fell way they knew. When you fuck me from behind, like the view. Spending money, it was you. It was out, bye. You couldn't pull when they pull me out. My mind to the top, up like a boss. He coming on my mind, and you said gas. My mind to the top, up like a boss. He coming on my mind, and you said gas. 60X, bitch.
Burning, itching, burning, itching. Itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. Fishy and stanky, fishy and stanky. Burning, itching, burning, itching. Itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. Fishy and stanky, fishy and stanky.
Do that drop, do that drop. Do that drop, do that drop.
Burning, itching, burning, itching. Itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. Fishy and stanky, fishy and stanky. Burning, itching, burning, itching. Itching and burning, itching and burning. Stanky and fishy, stanky and fishy. Fishy and stanky, fishy and stanky.
I think we got a new theme song now. So, Stanky Fishy. You back yet, Sandwich? Yeah, being with you better go get a check, Bugs. They might just a shot of penicillin. You'd probably be all right because of stretch.
Niggers.
Yep.
Niggers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I'm coming through then.
Yep. Stinky and fishy.
That Ear Juice, the song that Ear Juice done for us was pretty good.
Yeah, it is. Here, let me throw that back up.
I had dropped the Alex Manassian song is a pretty good one as well.
Okay.
Play them and see what chat thinks.
Where's Discord? Here it is. Where did you drop it?
Let me see. I'll just drop it again.
Yeah, let's throw it in stream submissions again.
I've never used Mega before, but I kind of like it.
It's convenient with big ass files.
Yes.
Oh, Yoshi dropped a docs for us. Here, let's throw this up. So, I think that's the Kennedy chick, if I'm not mistaken.
Google Drive is so... I used to have trouble with Google Drive quite a bit. I've not used it in years. You got to realize I've been around the... I remember when people were selling Gmail invites on eBay. A long time ago.
Alright, let me mute background music. It doesn't work that way. I'll just pause it. Alright, well that's pretty direct. So,
yeah, it's a little bit different. The lyrics are insane. But yeah, the dude that done it, Egg White, he is an interesting lad, to say the least.
Yeah, I would concur on that.
Once you hear that song, you expect a certain person. Let me find a picture of him really quick. I don't know if you know anything about him or not.
No. Oh, you're talking about the oh fuck, he was that one college shooter. The MGTOW dude.
Elliot Rogers?
There you go.
Yeah, Alex Manassian, the guy that he's doing the song for, he was the Canadian shooter, and he was inspired by Elliot Rodger.
That's right. Okay. That's right.
I'm my best at finding it. When I search for Egg White, you know what I get. It's fucking annoying as hell.
Yeah, Stretch, so allegedly, this is a photo of this evening of Stretch. This is what he's doing instead of being here with us. He's working a runway, being brave and bold. Put on a... Well, actually, I think he's lost a little weight.
Oh, where you at, Eggy? Cocksucker. He used to post pictures all the time. You expect a certain dude, and he's absolutely the exact opposite of what you expect. He's very, very approachable on Twitter. He's at Egg White on Twitter. At one Egg White. I asked him about the song. A link to it. Super nice guy. Okay, here's a very close. Yeah, here's a picture of him. I'm just going to link it and submissions. I guess would be the easiest. I was blown away when I actually seen the picture of him. Little fat white kid.
So it's my first bilingual poll. Should Stretch get Das Boot for the no-show? We got yes and C.
I think we should tweet him. I think we should tweet him. Treat him like an employee. If you no-show, most of the time you get a warning. I think we ought to give him a warning, but he's just going to call us faggots and tell us to go fuck ourselves, so...
Pretty much. That's going to be typical Stretch.
I mean, I'm myself, and I figured I'd give it 30 more minutes.
Yeah, so I'll do a Twitter poll also. Let's see. Fuck, I hate the new layout. Here we go. Poll.
I'm going to probably get me a VPN in the next couple months so I can maybe have a Twitter. I've been offered, there's been 3 people that's offered me a Twitter account, but I know as soon as my VPN shows up using the Twitter, I'm going to get locked out. I had a new one set up, and my dumbass clicked on a Twitter post in Discord, and as soon as I clicked on the Twitter post, I didn't have my VPN turned on, so I got insta-banned. So I just got to be super careful. The VPN slows me down so much. I don't know if that's just the free VPNs I've been using, but if you use a VPN, you face a significant slowdown in your
oh yeah,
internet speed. Okay.
Yeah, just both download and upload. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to. I think probably sometime this coming month, I'm gonna step my internet speed up a little bit. I should have 200 down and about 10 up. I think a VPN should be able to overcome that fairly easily.
Yeah.
The solid speed, but I won't use a VPN when I use Discord, but I'll have to try to. I'm going to try. Yoshi had recommended Air VPN. It seems to be a pretty decent one. I try to stay away from NordVPN because it gets shielded so much by people. Your recommendation was what I went off of, Yoshi. It looks really nice. But I used Tunnel Bear a couple of years ago, and that was, oh god, it took me probably 45 minutes to set that bullshit up.
Yeah, that's the poll we're running. I'm thinking we definitely should maybe VC after the stream about firing Stretch and sending Bugs an invite. Yep, fuck that faggot Stretch.
Any of you guys are welcome to hop on voice chat anytime you want.
Oh, yeah. Just at one of us, because I don't usually pay attention to Discord.
I do.
Oh, you do?
I try to keep it open. Yeah, I keep my eye on several things. Using a big monitor, it's just easy to flip around through stuff.
Yeah, I got I got OBS and Voicemeeter up. That chews up like 80% of my fucking monitor. But
oh shit. Yeah, that's a good point. You use a television as well, don't you?
Yeah, 65-inch 4K, but it still doesn't have enough real estate once you got Voicemeeter is fucking huge.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So.
I'm thinking about at some point I would like to go back to my triple monitor setup. But I'm going to have to replace all my monitors because all I have is 21-inch monitors, and those just don't cut it anymore.
Oh, no, they don't. In fact, I have a 20 or something I was using as a second, and I just fucking unplugged it. It's too fucking small. Yeah, I think it's like a 20-inch Dell or something.
My dad uses a 19-inch HP, and I've been trying my best to get him to switch over to my 26-inch. I'm just going to give it to him. Yeah, Ecstasy. I just didn't like Tunnel Bear. It seemed like too much work. But I'm going to go... I don't know if I'm going to go with 2 or 3. Let me see if I can find the ones I'm looking at. I know absolutely nothing about tech. I can build a computer. I know how to build a computer. I know how to... I know how that shit works. I have no trouble building a computer. But I don't understand all the... FreeSync and all that shit. This is what I'm looking at. I don't know if it's going to pull it up very easily or not. Let me see. I'm going to do you red to just make it easier.
Okay.
I'm thinking about going with either 2 or 3 of those. Probably 2.
Oh, shit. You're going for the curved. And let's bring this up.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of the curved monitors. That's what I've been using for a while. Me and Normie got into it quite a bit about that, but...
Really? Yeah, I haven't fucked with it.
Inches. But it's pretty much a complete circle all the way around his peripheral vision, so that's all he sees. And I've used his computer to get his setup to game a little bit, and holy shit, it's so immersive. It's just some of the most amazing stuff that he runs. He's got about a $6,000 rig, so it's going to be amazing no matter what. He's got a couple Radeon Vega 64s. It's just a really, really nice setup. But my rig's not all that impressive. I've linked it a few times. I'm going to build something else. I'll build something probably in a year or so. I'm waiting for the 4th generation of Zen. I'm waiting for the 4th generation of the Zen chips to come out. It's been interesting over the past year or two how AMD has just been beating the fuck out of Intel. Intel just cannot keep up.
Yeah, Intel's dropped back in the performance war, but I got faith in them.
Yeah, they'll come back around. I don't have any loyalty to either one. It's whichever one does the job for me. I think Intel got so used, but they got so used to being on top that they didn't even really try.
Yeah.
And Zen comes out and just absolutely blew them away. I don't know what kind of rig you're using. Let me pop this up really quick. Oops. I'm running the 1600X AMD chip. It's like 6 cores, 12 threads. Just a cheap motherboard and just 16 gigabytes of RAM. And I've got the GeForce 1060.
Okay.
6 gigabytes of video RAM. It does the job. I built it, oh Lord, probably 3 years ago now. They got really complacent. But I want to step up. I used to... It went bad. I didn't really have the money or the inclination to fix it or build a bridge PC to get me... I just threw together what I could, some old parts and such. But I threw together what I could, but it works pretty good. What kind of rig do you run?
God, I got what, a Z390 MSI, or no, Gigabyte. It's a Aurora's the Pro Wi-Fi, a 8th gen i7, 32 gigs of RAM, 1060 Ti.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, and some SSDs for main hard drive. Then I got a hardware LSI RAID card and 2 4TB drives in RAID right now.
Nice. I have 250 gigabyte SSD for my operating system. I dual boot. I run Linux and Windows.
Right, so do I. Yep, good stuff.
I've got the Western Digital Black 4 terabytes and a Western Digital Red 3 terabyte. In the Red, it's always on because I'm always running torrents, and that's the reason I use it. It's supposed to work 24 hours. The 12 terabytes I have is just storage. It's running out. I'm gonna have to try to find something cheap to back up things. I think I'll probably just go with the My Passports. They're fairly cheap now.
Yeah.
I'm going to switch over to the M.2 drive because I've been hearing great things about it, and I just never did. Have you played around or looked into the Optane drives at all?
The Optane, no. I know the M.2. Anything that plugs in like that takes a PCIe lane. I think it's only one. Maybe it's more. I don't know. But especially on the Intel boards, you only have so many. And I'm already giving up 4 for my RAID card. So, yeah.
Okay,
So, if I use any more, my graphics card will go down to 8x. 8 lanes instead of the 16. So, yeah, fuck all that. So the regular SSDs work fine for me. Go ahead.
The Optane, though, I think that's something different. The way I heard it talked about, the Optane was like a cross between hard drive storage and memory.
Yeah.
But you're right, it takes up several drives. It takes up several lanes.
Yeah. So on the AMD side, I know there's more PCIe lanes available on the motherboards. So maybe that's less of an issue. Yeah.
I think Optane only works with the Intel chips. I think Optane is an Intel thing.
Probably.
See how many lanes this has. It's not important. Not important. I didn't mean to get all crazy in tech talk there.
That's all good. Waffle rocking the AMD, huh? That's the Threadripper, isn't it? The 1800X?
I think it's 19 is a Threadripper. 19 and 1950.
Okay.
I think the 18X is just the top end AMD AM4.
The consumer.
Yeah. Yeah. See you later, Turtle.
Yeah, that might be 10 cores, 20 threads. Alright, now I'm curious. Waffle's falling asleep, probably. AMD 1800X. It is an 8-core.
8-core, 16 threads, yeah.
Yeah, that's still pretty damn good.
It's pretty impressive. It was a little bit too expensive for what I was looking for at the time.
See, Newegg's got it for $556. Damn. That actually, the 9900, the i9 is actually cheaper than that. And that's 8 cores, 16 threads. So.
The 3900X looks pretty nice.
Yeah.
It's $500. 12 cores, 16 threads.
Damn, Yoshi, 2 Xenons, 24 threads. Fuck. Yoshi's got some serious fucking hardware, man.
Oh yeah, he knows what he's doing with that sort of stuff. I looked into that for a while. I thought a whole lot about getting a dual processor motherboard and fucking around with Xenons. Xenons get dirt cheap.
Yeah, the Xenons. Yeah, they're some serious hardware. But, all right. See if we got anything else going on in Discord. I'm about ready to fade out.
Let me drop one more link for people.
All right.
Let's see. Get link. I don't know. This is the movie. This will probably. I'm gonna drop it in YouTube chat. I'm gonna drop it everywhere. It's the audition. It's the audition movie.
Okay.
It is a Japanese surreal horror movie. I'm gonna drop it in general chat and Discord as well. It's an interesting movie. I've seen it. It's worth watching. That's a direct download for you guys. That might be what we watch. Me and you can talk about it, Red, see what you want to watch. See if we even want to do a movie night on Saturday.
All right, yeah, we'll talk about
a lot of tomorrow night, probably going to have Motorboat on and go over the Turning Point Q&A from a day or two ago.
Yep, and I think Bugs named it, but go ahead.
That sounds like a good idea. It's a good name. But yeah, we'll go over the Turning Point video and the questions that Charlie Kirk and the lisping faggot were too scared to answer. We'll touch on.
Okay.
There's probably 15 questions or so. Probably be an hour segment, maybe. Might turn into more.
That'll work.
But it's the same thing. Jim Medicare done 2 streams today. He showed a few clips on his first stream. Nick versus the World. He talked about it a little bit, but I'd just like to dive into that a little bit more. It should be kind of interesting. Should be fun.
Right. That'll work.
What time you want to start tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'm off, so probably as soon as Bugs gets home from work, because she actually has a job, unlike Stretch, who just pretends to drive around at different truck stops.
I bet you he doesn't even leave the county limits.
No, he doesn't even leave the city limits. He's just hitting the truck stops. Fucking scavenging for fucking dick. Fucking, Poor girl. Alright. Alright, chat. We love you guys. Everybody that came out, we appreciate you. Sandwich, thank you for showing up. You know, you got the professionalism, as Murder would say. You're a professional.
Thanks, man. It's always a blast.
I know. It must hurt, Bugs. You know, I'm so sorry. We need to do a GoFundMe for Bugs. I don't know. But get her a new car and you know, something else. I don't know. Maybe a new gaming PC for having to put up. Go ahead.
I was going to say maybe a subscription to eHarmony.
Oh, shit. Oh, jeez. All right, there goes the music.
See you guys later. Love you, chat.
Love you, chat. All right, we're going to go out with our rape.
Okay, guys, let's do some dancing. Let's show me my moves.
Turn up your music or speakers.
Rape. 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 Rape.
Make her suck your dick the first date. You scared to rape a bitch? I can't relate. She let me in the house, nobody's safe. Now pass the plate. Rape. She let me text her, won't let me touch her. She said she can't fuck, I'm like her brother. Kick down the door unannounced, while she lay on the couch. I gives a fuck, this your house. Place that crotch on my mouth. Rape on the first fucking date. Rape. Put that pussy on my motherfucking face. It feels better when she ain't awake. It feels better uninvited to her place. Put that coke on the plate and put that coke in my face. See, I don't need your permission, I wanna see how you taste. I rape. I rape. It feels better when you ain't awake.
I don't care if you're on your misero. Give a fuck if it ain't consensual. Bitch, I treat your screams like mistletoe. I like me a girl who struggle, yo.